Hey, how's it going? We just talked on the phone about some ways to be able to improve your website, to be able to bring in more customer traffic. And so, to give you a little background about what I do web design and search engine optimization, and I'm actually located right at in Belleville, Illinois. I'm in the Metro East area, and some of the things that I do, I help with like doing roofing contractors. Like I help them be able to get more leads, and I also help just different local companies be able to tackle and grab all of the keywords that are being searched for in the St. Louis area for their specific company type. Like for instance, pizza in O'Fallon, Illinois, right? A certain number of people search for that, and I have a client of mine whom I grab that keyword and I rank him in the top. He's actually ranked #1 for that keyword on Google, so that he can be able to capture all of that customer traffic that people are searching for. And so what I'm going to do is kind of give you a bit of some advice on this. If you decide that you want to go further with this and find out more ways to be able to capture more of your local traffic and the St. Louis traffic in general, you can reach out, let me know, and we can kind of do more of a deep dive and figure out where you want to take your business. You do have a pretty like legitimate website as far as like I'm concerned. It's good that you have like different pages for different topics such as like financing, and your services are kind of broken out: residential and commercial, right? Refrigeration, heating, air conditioning. Some things that I would change if it was me, right? If I was managing this website is, well, first of all, if you can see up here, this is telling me that it's not secure. And what that is that like if we break out the, it's HTTP here before the www.mclimates.com, and that's telling me that it's a non-secure connection. And what that means is when Google goes to index your page, they're seeing that you don't have any SSL certificates for your page, and it's kind of long story short, it's a cybersecurity issue. People who connect to your website run the risk of being hijacked by people who might be trying to look at this traffic and get personal information. So the first thing that I would do if I was running, marketing for your site is to lock it down and make sure that it was secured with an SSL certificate. So if you decide not to work with me, you don't want to work with this guy, that's all good. But the first thing that I would do is secure this site. It's a cybersecurity issue, and Google looks at that and will drop you down on rankings simply because it's not a secure site. They want security in their search engine. And so you have a decent amount of content, meaning like words that are on your site. It's just that it's not keyword rich, meaning it's not what people are searching for. And it's good to have a minimum of 1,500 words in your homepage. I generally shoot for 2,000 to 2,500 words on my homepage, and it's keyword rich, keyword intensive, meaning like what is it that people are searching for, right? And so just to give you an example of what I'm talking about here, I've got a tool called Audit, and it's a marketing tool that I pay monthly for to be able to like track different my customers that I have, my clients, to see how they're ranking on Google and how they're doing as far as like customer traffic is concerned. So this is how you're ranking. You have a domain rating of 7, which isn't terrible, but it's a 7 out of 100, meaning if it was 100, it'd be a really high domain rating and you'd be ranking high on Google. And so you have 15 referring domains, and this is just kind of like your links that are giving you power. And you have 40 keywords that you're ranking for, and this just isn't enough, right? You only have 4 unique visits to your website per month, so people are finding you likely by word of mouth, or well, it's probably just likely word of mouth, right? So you're doing well as a business, because you have a you have a solid amount of work. But what would happen if this number increased, right? What would happen if your number of customers doubled or tripled, right? We'll go to a competitor, right? Somebody who's ranking in the top 3 on Google, right? And they've got 746 keywords, and they've got 650 people coming to their website a month. right? So a significant number more. Now, vogelheating.com, this company, I don't know much about them other than they're paying a lot for marketing. And it's like based on their campaigns that they're running and the number of referring domains that they have, we're talking, probably anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 a month they're paying for marketing to be able to pull in this kind of traffic. What does that mean? I mean, what is $3,000 to $5,000 to 10 AC installs a week, or 10 furnace installs a week, right? It's 650 traffic, right? If even 10% of this traffic, 65 of these people need an install a month, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of money. So there's another company called HoffmanBrothers.com. They're kind of more like a chain, I would say, but they've got 6,500 people coming to their website, and they're ranking for specific keywords that people are searching for, where there's high search volume, and they've got a high domain rating here too. So they're ranked pretty high on Google. And so what I do is, like, I would go in and I would kind of not necessarily rebuild your website, but essentially take it to where it's going to actually rank on Google, like what people are searching for. And so, and then what I do is I run monthly marketing. It's called search engine optimization link building, right? And it's helping people to find your website, right? So that's kind of the gist of what I do. It's like, yeah, you can do all of this stuff on your own, right? You can go to your website here and you can change all of this yourself. You could put 2,000 words on here yourself with keyword-rich content, right? You can build up your website. You could start a blog on here to be able to increase your domain rating as well, right? You could build out backlinks. You could contact your local business or your local, chamber of commerce or whatever, and have them, feature you of some kind, right? It's all about marketing and building out kind of your reputation in the area, but from a digital perspective. And so if you're interested in more information on how to grow, I know that, other contractors that I've worked with, they don't have a large team, so they can't handle the amount of leads that I bring them. I've got a handyman who today I have to go and find another handyman who can pick up some of this work that I'm getting, because my current handyman that I've done SEO and web design for, he can't handle the workload. There's just too much work, and he doesn't have enough people to do the work. And so ideally, right, you would suggest to the company, right, I would suggest to you, right, grow, hire more people, become a manager of a bunch of trucks that are going out to doing the work. I would prefer that sort of situation, because then, the business can grow exponentially. And so if you're in a position where that's kind of what you want to do, reach out, let me know, and we can do more of a deep dive on that.